Hi guys, welcome to Winning Easy. Wade,
Dan, how are we guys?
Nell's by now.
Yeah.
We're back together. It's great to be back.
Yeah, definitely.
And I personally, I need this guy back because last week, probably the worst week of tipping on since we've been on Winning Easy.
Yeah.
I had a shocker, so I think I missed my accomplice here. So yeah, it wasn't a good day. We tell it like it is, and can't win all the time. But
that's it. Ready to bounce back this week for sure. So
started off the day good. Got to hit the first winner, got the trifecta, but then after that it just went downhill. And you know what I mean, all the tips. We looked at the big race last week. Our Ivanhoe, well, he just had issues the whole 2 days leading up to the race. You didn't want to be on him after that, you know what I mean, and preferment one, and just the trifecta again.
Yeah, no, he's just dominating again. Waller, he's
ranks,
exactly. He's just got horses coming out of everywhere. So it is a bit of a numbers game in a way, but no, credit to Chris and the team. They always throwing up with plenty of runners, and his horses always present well and are there to run well. And Huey just clicks with that horse. He just rode him a treat again, and I think once again the ride won the race again as well. He's riding up a storm at the moment.
It was one of the, as I said in my preview last week, it was one of the weakest BMW I've seen.
Sure.
On paper he was the best horse, but I just thought the way the race was run, they might test him at the 2400. But the way the race was run tactically, he was never going to get beat. Like I said, the two Waller place getters going towards the Sydney Cup. They went some great races. Who shot the Barman and Grand Marshal. But our Ivanhoe, he had issues before the race. I said once I knew that I didn't want to be on him, and I tipped him. Mongolian Khan, well, he just I haven't been. I really was disappointed they even brought him back after the college thing. I thought they wanted to get him the whole autumn off and let him get over it, but he just hasn't come up.
It's back to the drawing board for connections there for sure. So. We had great days racing last week, and another brilliant days racing this week. So
another highlight last week, we must shout out to Kathy O'Hara winning the Group 1 single days. For Nick Holly for his first Group 1.
Kathy, she's one of the best female riders in Australia. Congratulations to her. It was good to see her. Well, the horse might have been a query at the trip, but I ran it out really strongly.
What a tough little filly. In the Magic Millions 2-year-old. Over 1200, ran a great race. Now, it's only a pony, but it always goes to show
the heart for sure. We've seen a lot of horses over the years. I remember Little Romnea, horse for the Darley stable. She was, punters would be disgusted by her looks in the mounting yard, but couldn't she run? She was a tough little thing, but
that's all that matters.
So it's not the size of the dog in the fight; it's the size of the fight in the dog, so to speak. So it's all about heart. But
that's pretty much the two highlights last week. Like we said, we'll definitely bounce back this at our tips. Now, obviously, the main racing news this week is to do with the championships. The big one today is looking forward to the Queen Elizabeth next week. Is that the Japanese horse Tosin started. He's been banned for 3 months because he had a bleed at track work the other day. There's been an inquiry, and under the Australian rules of racing, he's got an automatic 3-month ban. So we're going to have no international runners in the race, which will disappoint racing New South Wales and Massara. And that's, I think it's one of the issues, and it's all right putting the race up to 4 million, but I think last year they had 2, and he was one of them. He came down last year, but you just. At this time of year, you're not going to get the international horses coming over. That's why I couldn't understand why they put the $4 million Queen Elizabeth. Because it's not the race that you're going to get. And with the Dubai World Cup last week, you got the big Hong Kong race in a couple of weeks, and then Japan and Singapore. It's just too much.
It's a good idea, but it's just timing's all wrong. That's all it is. Just the timing's
too much. Compared to the Melbourne Spring, you're just not going to get it, and it's a shame, but. They're going to keep, obviously not going to change it, but really the Japanese horses, there was going to be 4 that came, only the one come, and then now obviously he's out. So that's big news. It's a shame because he's a real good horse, but it'll be interesting to see who lines up, who backs up from this weekend in the Queen Elizabeth. We've got the United States who's confirmed to go there.
He's definitely adds a bit of intrigue and a bit of interest in a different form line. So, different angle of attack, so to speak. So, Definitely adds a bit more intrigue and interest into the race. So good to see.
And now we're not going down there. Obviously, we'd love to be there, but get out there this week down there because they're expecting 30,000. If you can't get 30,000 for the championship, with the amount of promotion and the so-called best races, and you got horse like Winks running this weekend in Doncaster, it's pretty disgraceful. You can't get 30,000. All this money that New South Wales government put up, the prize money increases, and if you can't get 30,000 people there this week, let's hope the weather stays away. The last 2 years the rain has.
Forecast is good. They're not expecting any. Had a lot of rain earlier in the week, but apparently it's cleared up now and. Track should be cherry ripe for Saturday, so
I think they've had a lot of rain. I think it's going to get to about soft 5, soft 6. I don't think it's going to get good. But
I think on the old scale it'll be a nice sort of dead 4, dead 5 track. But I don't see it being in the slow range. But like you say, it won't be good either. It'll be just a nice bit of gear for sure.
So I'll let you kick off this week, and we've got 10 races to preview. There's 4 Group 1s. Sensational day, and you can kick off.
Start with race 1 at Kindergarten Stakes for the 2-year-olds over 1,100 metres. I'm going for one here at Massive Odds. I'm going for number 4, Host Win Legend here at $41. This horse trialled like an absolute superstar, won both its trials leading all the way, showed a stack of speed, looked a really, really promising horse. On debut, missed a start, was out the back, looked lost, and ran into a bit of traffic, but really, really hit the line nice. I can't believe it's $41. Zach Purton over from Hong Kong to ride. He's one of the best riders in the world, Zach. His horse should not be $41. I'm telling you, it's crazy odds. I think it'll go straight to the front this week. I think as long as it can be better out the gates this week, you'll see a different horse. I'm telling you, $41 is crazy odds. You get great sight for your money here. Number 3, El Divino in for second. This is Wings' little half-brother. He was amazing on debut, winning by 5 lengths. From Gay Waterhouse stable. He's your favourite in the race. He'll take a stack of beating. Number 1, Astern from the Godolphin stable. Good run in the slipper. Draw a terrible gate and had to do a stack of work, but he'll improve again. Won his first 2, of course, and gets a chance to bounce back this week. And number 6, Musha Kissa. Interesting name, but it's going along nicely here, and I think around $8.50, definitely one of the winning chances as well. But for me, Host Win Legend, $41, Gary Moore stable, crazy odds. Have something each way, 4-3-1-6.
Yeah, it's a good race, the Kindergarten. Been won some many good horses over the years. And don't forget the first 4 races, Sportsbet got money back. Sportsbet counts 2nd, 3rd, 4th. And William Hill, the first 3 races, finished in the first half of the field, money back as well. Both up to $50. So you can really try and set yourself up for the day if you can get 1 or 2 winners early in the day.
Fixed odds bets only. So make sure you take fixed odds too.
You can really, if you can get a bit of luck early, you got some money to play with later in the day. My tip is number 6, Musa Kissa. Peter Paul Snowden. What do I say about Peter again? Every week I just keep raving about this guy. Amazing trainer. Beautifully bred. It's got my man on it, Ollie. Best jockey in Australia. My favourite. My number 1 fan. Just a great combo. And this horse's form, it's really good. Ran a great race in the Magic Moons at 50-1. A few lengths off Capless. That form's good enough. Before that, he got beat by a horse who I've got a massive opinion on, Suchez. So I just think that form line is the best going into this. Freshen up from that Magic Moons. Trialled nice the other day, around the $8.50 mark, I think, each way. This will definitely run top 4, so you definitely get your money back, but I think this will win. To beat number 2, which is the Hayes horse, Lionhearted. Once again, it ran some lot harder racing. This is a drop back in grade, and I think back to the 1100 will suit it. Your one for 3rd, I agree. I think it's way overs. Trialling really good, and its first up run was a good run. And I actually think that form line's good with Crafty Croc and that. So I think that's definitely. And then number 3, El Divino for 4th, half rather than Wings. 1 on the heavy, so that soft track won't be an issue. That can be an issue for some 2-year-olds, but that's definitely footy. So it's proved, no doubt they'll handle it. I'm leaving the 1 out. I think that's late, Aston. I have to admit, I have to question its form the whole way through. I don't know what it's beat, to be honest.
No, that's right,
and I just think, from outside alley, it's not a big field. I just think that, it's late for me. So, 6-2-4-3.
You look at it, it beat the horse that ran pretty poor. The Black Opal winner,
Defcon.
Had
to win that day. The way they walked up front.
That's right.
Yeah, I just think
had it on a platter. His 2 runs, and then like I say, but I think there's ability there, but price 260 is just too short.
That's one that I think. Let's straight this year. There is some favourites. It's currently just favourite ahead of El Divino. El Divino's just come in.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to really start equal favourites. I think both of us agree there's favourites on Saturday to take on.
Yep, for sure.
And there's plenty of lays, and Astern's the first lay for me.
No, I agree. Yeah, definitely. So, moving on to race 2 is the Carbine Club Stakes over the mile, 1600 metres. I'm going for number 4 here, Montauk from Chris Waller stable. Second up, ran up nicely first up the other day. Drawn barrier 1, OP Boston on. I think it'll box seat, third the fence. This horse is a really, really good horse here. He won 3 starts ago. Really dominant win. Rory Hutchings rode that day. Drew away, powered away late to win. And then ran behind Mahuda before a break as well when it had enough first trip to Melbourne, but still ran okay that day. Like I say, second up, be fitter now. OP Boston, great New Zealand jock. $8 I think represents really good each way odds. Number 7 Data Point in for second. Mick Ken stable. Huey Bowman ride. Ran 2 seconds and ran 6 2 weeks ago. It was a good run. $3.70 at the moment. I think it's probably short enough, but definitely is one of the major players in this race. Number 3, he's our Rocky. Run 2 starts ago. Ran a nice second last start. David Hayes stable. Hayes stable's going sensational. He's another one though that's short enough, I think, as well. And number 1, Odyssey Marine, Mr. Consistent. This horse always around the mark. I think he'll be right there when the whips are cracking as well. But for me, number 4, Montauk, each way all day, $8. Really, really good odds. 4-7-3-1.
Nice, interesting race. I'm going number 3. He's our Rocky. The Hayes. I agree. I don't want it to come in any shorter. I agree, price wise. $4.60 at the moment. I think it might get a bit better on the day, but I don't want any shorter. Its form's good. Now it's running at set weights, and I had 59 last start, 58.5 and at 1. Ran a great race in the spring. Carbine Club behind McHooter. It was a great run that day, stormed home. Then went to Perth for the Guineas, ran a great race there in an impossible position to win where it was settling. So I think it's ready to win. It's got a nice win in it, and I think it's a race. To beat number 7, which is Data Point. Once again, Mick Kent. We know what we think of Mick Kent, but I think it's short enough. But its form is good, and I just respect that guy. Number 8, Queen of Wands. Filly.
Wrong,
I don't. It's won its last 2. I just don't think there's much it can do wrong, and it'll run another consistent race. And number 9 for 4th, who won the Albury Guineas last time. Once again, that was a sensational win. Another step up in grade, but just like I said, I think 3, 7, 8, 9. I'm taking Montauk on there, but we'll be greatly appreciated by barrier 1 and the first up run.
Like I say, you see the 9 last start, and you think it might have been disappointing. I'm telling you, it was a really good run, and they didn't have a lot of luck at the crucial stage last time. So he's good little race that one. So moving on to race 3 here is the Champs Handicap, 2600 metres for the stayers. We got a short price favourite from Chris Waller stable and Libran. I think he's around $2.20 at the moment. I think that's short enough. He's probably entitled to be favourite on form. For me though, I'm going number 2, Orvray here, to turn the tables on Libran. They were not too far off each other in the market. It was good money for Orvray last start. I think it was back from around $4.50 into $3 last start. It went like a busted last week. It was too bad to be true. Always say forgive a horse for one bad run. If you do, like I say, we've seen it lots of times where horses start around the same price. One pulls up with an issue, they have a rematch next start, and the one at bigger odds ends up winning the race or getting a lot closer. So with genuine excuses, you got Libran this week at $2.20. You've got Orvray at $9. I don't think there should be that much gap in between them. Tommy Berry to ride. I think Tommy could be in for a good day this week. So. I'd go on Orvray just to bounce back.
He just looked a bit flat.
He ran
a nice race first up, and sometimes you get these overseas horses. They run well fresh, and the second run. They're very flat. And they've had a lot of work poured into.
That's it. Yeah, just to get the fitness into them.
I can see why you're tipping him.
Yeah,
for sure.
no, I think he's really a good each way bet at $9. To beat the favourite number one, LeBron, like I say, he's won his last two. He's in flying at the moment. He's your favourite for the Sydney Cup at the moment as well. That's what we were saying before as well. Not sure how hard a run he's going to have, if they'll be out to win or just have him ticking over. Like I say, he's probably entitled to be favourite. Number 7, Super Coach from Bjorn Baker stable. I've seen this horse win 2 starts ago. It'll be your leader in the race. This horse loves to bowl along. $13 represents good value. It's going for 4 in a row, going for the picket fence there. Best of luck to it. And number 8, DIC. This one we're talking about as well. Now, last start, DIC was in the market. It was around $4. Liberum was around $3. It was scratched. Now, it's done nothing wrong. They meet again in a similar race. Gets even more weight off it than it was going to last start. And it starts $8. So, shouldn't be those odds as well. Or Liberum probably shouldn't be that short. But, like we say, it's an interesting little race, because... I think he's not going to have all his weight here, LeBron, but he's definitely one to beat. But for me, 2-1-7-8.
Yeah, nice. I'm going on a hunch here, and I'm got some reservations, but I'm going number 5. If you want to pronounce it,
Allegria.
That's like a dolphin horse. Yeah. Now it's first go at the distance. Now last start was the first go at the 1900. Now it's always shown me that I thought it looks like it wants to stay a bit.
Yeah.
But going from the 19 to the 2600 is a bit of a concern for me.
Yeah.
I don't worry about that training fee for that, but I'm just worried about whether it will suit this horse. But I'm going to just take a hunch that it's racing like it wants further. So whether 2600 in this grade, I don't know, but around the $15 mark, I'm happy to.
Still got a bit of upside, and it's not an overly strong race, is it?
No, it's not, and I'm just very interested. You don't see this with Godolphin.
Yeah.
You don't really see him, to be honest, really have any...
Take a risk.
And have any really staying mares.
Yeah.
And so going up from the 15 to the 19 last start, ran a great race, and then they got from the 19 to the 26.
Ground.
Obviously it's showing them every indication that they really want to ground, and so they're throwing in the deep end sort of thing, and giving it a crack. So sometimes I just try and read into what they're thinking, and hope in...
Positive signs.
And the horse, the way it's racing, is showing me that I think it wants further as well. So we'll go with that. To beat number 3, which is Destiny's Kiss. Now, we know this horse loves the wet. Distance, no worries. Ran a great rate last time, and up to 2600 or relish his barrier 1. It's nearly an each way mile, in my opinion.
He's a funny horse, that Destiny. He's a funny horse. He won, I think, 4 in a row ages ago, and it was just Mr. Consistent. Didn't miss a place for, I think, about 8 starts in a row.
Yeah.
And then he had 2 preparations where he couldn't run top 10.
Yeah.
And now he's back in flying form again. He's a funny horse, that old boy. But
you look at his
going great.
Once he's just been running really good races, and the 26, like I said, he's won up 2 miles, so that's no worries. I just think with the wet,
he'll be coming on hard for sure.
He's just a swimmer.
Yeah.
And this is his race, Group 2 level.
Yeah.
That pulls him up, but he's well weighted, barrier 1. Number 8, DIC. He's got good freehold form on Mongolian Khan, the Derby, and that Gay's got him. Obviously a little step back, missed the run, but we'll rely on Gay to sort of weave a magic there. And number 1, Liberian for 4th. Like I said, I've no way I'll take 220. I don't say it's another lay of the day. Best horse in the race, deserves 58, promising, but let's remember, this is the race Grand Marshal last year, started short price favourite, ran a very, very plodding 3rd. I was on him. I don't like taking shorts, but I just thought he was a moral. He ran 3rd, and then a week later he comes out and wins the Sydney Cup at 50, storms home, and you realise that's the same horse they raced last week.
Same formula.
Very, very, to be honest, similar traits, very pattern of Chris Waller's horse, a lot of Chris Waller's horses. We're not saying anything there, but he's got bigger goals next week, and it'll be interesting. I don't want to be taking 220 that risk. I never take 220 anyway, really, but especially on a horse we know there's a race next week. So I'm looking at, say, number 5 here. I think this is the race that maybe targeted for. So 5, 3, 8, 1.
Move on to race 4 here, Country Championship Final. This is a great race. I'm really excited for this one. This is a great concept too. $500,000 here, prize money. for the country trainers. Great concept. Need to see more of it. Well done to Racing New South Wales. This is nearly one of my favourite concepts and ideas that they've come up with. Really happy. Best of luck to all the trainers. Yeah, it's going to be a great race. 1400 metres is the distance, and this is my best bet of the day. Comes up here. Number 3, Clearly Innocent from the Greg Bennett stable. I think this is a really good horse. 7 starts, 5 wins, 1 second. Won its last 3. Just won easy as well. Had 62 kilos last start. Got back to last, and it was over in 3 strides. Even the caller said won like a barrier trial. Tommy Berry to ride. Only slight concern is barrier 2 because it's a get back and run on horse. So going to need a bit of luck because I don't want to see him riding too forward, riding out of his comfort zone because it can take away from the finish. But like I say, gets him I think 57.5, so drops nearly 5 kilos from last start where it was just ultra impressive. I think this is a really good horse. I know the trainer Greg Bennett's got a massive rap as well. He said it's the best horse he's trained. I think this will just win. Clearly Innocent. Sorry, it's not a better price, guys. Only $250 at the moment, but I just really like this horse. I think it just wins. To beat number 1, Lofty's Menu. Really good one. 2 in a row. Ran a good second last start. Chased home hard. Good leader. The leader on that day. Couldn't reel it in, but it's got the 59 kilos and a wide gate. It's going to need a bit of luck in the run, but got Blake Shin on board. It's not too many better than Blake, so it'll take a lot of beating. Number 15, Ultimate Dreamer, really consistent this time in. I think it won 3 in a row, ran a nice second last start as well. So it'll be around the money as well. And number 8, Bank on Henry, $34 is big odds. Won 2 out of its last 3 as well, and looks good one for exotics there. But for me, best bet of the day, number 3, Clearly Innocent. I think it just wins and wins easy with any luck to beat 1, 15 and 8.
Nice. Wow. Well, we've got the first 4. Same first 4, different order.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
And I'm pretty confident there's only 2 winning chances.
Agreed.
This one and Lofty's Menu.
Yeah.
I've gone Lofty's Menu on top. Odds-wise, but also I think that, clearly it's an easy win. If you haven't seen last start, a sensational win. But this horse's wins, they've been, I think, just as impressive. His first win at Canberra, 61. That was just easy. As easy you could do it. Then he won the Golden Championship, got him in the race, stormed home at 59, 1400, just loved it. And then he ran at Rosehill in a strong benchmark 85 race. He's proven a Saturday horse, last prep minute. Obviously, a lot of these, and you've got to come to a Saturday level with that high level. I know he's got the 59, but I think in a way, some of the races he's ran in town on Saturday, he's actually well weighted. And I think barrier 13 will allow Shin plenty of options. With a couple of scratchings, he'll come in a bit. I think he'll have plenty of room, storm down the outside. To beat your one, Clearly Innocent. And 15 and 8, I'd elaborate there. I think they're both great odds. I really think actually the 15 is really nice odds at 20.
Jim Jarvis.
Jimmy Jarvis. And if you have a look at his form, so there's one thing that really stands out to me. Obviously, he's consistent, but he win at Ballina 3 runs ago was a really good win. And then he obviously won a Grafton Class 3 and then ran second the thing last week. Barrier 5's at Perth 54. It's definitely a good each way odds at 15. So 1, 2, 15, 8 there. Same first 4, just different thing. But
very excited by this horse. I think he could be a really good horse, this fella.
There's only 2 winning chances. Let's make that share, honestly.
Load up on the Quinella. There you go.
Yeah, I think there's only 2 winning chances, but I think they're both really horses going better places.
Excited for that as well. Like we say, best of luck. Seen Art Lee, previous winner, who was on one day as well. So, good concept anyway. Moving on, race 5, here's a PJ Bell Stakes over 1200 metres. I'm going for number 3 here, Secret Agenda, currently $6.50. Mick Price, Craig Newitt, lethal combination. Ran last start in the Newmarket, great run. It actually wasn't that good a run. Really good run first up, sorry. It was really poor Newmarket. I think it pulled up with some issues there, just over a race as well. Big key for this horse, it has to settle. I think young John McNeil just got taken for a bit of a ride, pulled its head off in the race and just wanted to go faster. Craig Newitt back on, knows his horse really, really well. I think this is, I've said it before, this is, might be eat my words or I'll be proven right. I think this horse is at least up to Group 2 level, if not Group 1 level eventually, once the penny drops, and if that statement's to be proven right, then it has to be winning this race. $6.50, I think that's really, really good each way odds. I think it bounced back here, and I think she's a really, really good horse, Secret Agenda. To beat number 15 here, Painted Firetail from the Godolphin stable. You know what happened to this horse? Its debut win was unbelievable. Missed a start, sailed down the outside and won easy, and hasn't produced much since then. It's been favoured, I think, 4 starts, and yeah, been disappointing a lot of times, but I think you can bounce back. Number 9, Super Cash in for third. This horse beat home Painted Firetail last start, but with a much cushier run. Painted Firetail didn't have a lot of room in the run, and this horse sailed down the outside to win. Really strong win late. Key chance here, and number 1, Perignon for fourth. $9 is really, really good odds here. Timmy Clark, Gerald Ryan. Horse can produce a lethal finish here. So I just think as well, I don't see that much speed in the race as well. So I think Secret Agenda can roll forward, be in the top 4. I think it's going to give big key as well, soft track as well, the sting out of the track. We've seen what this horse did before a spell. One like Black Caviar that day. On the wet track, and I think the bit of sting out of the track really, really helped this horse as well. So for me, 3, 15, 9, 1.
Nice, really good fillies race, 3 old fillies, plenty good form. I think this is my first of roughies. I'm happy to have a good go at this at odds. Take the risk. Number 16, Regatta Rebel, for my man Peter Snowden. Now I ran terrible last start. I haven't honestly seen that any issues. I haven't even checked, but I forget, like we said, a horse for one bad run. I'll take the risk, and one that's made it nice and easy, done it easy. Barrier 12, Corey Browner. Corey's coming over the day. I expect to roll forward. I expect to almost lead. Yeah. And loves the soft track. Ran second in the kindergarten on this day last year. I love that when horses race on same day, year out, they pee. Yeah. And like I said, once again, I'll let the trainer sort of tell me, Peter, he ran second last start. Yeah, he's still persevering with this race. It's always shown in Billy, we know that. So just like Capitalist, he said there was nothing pressed on the slipper. So I'll take Peter's judgment here. I'm actually tipping a Quinella here between Peter, because I've got number 4.
What price we got for your top selection?
41s. I've got it marginally ahead of the stable mate Denper. So I'm tipping it, who ran also disappointing in the race last start. But the way the race was run last start was that this one had no chance, Denper. That's what I was tossing up between which one to lean to. This one's 41s as well. And once again, it's Strong Barrier 13. So I expect them to both come across together. And it's got some really good form. Don't Down Mama last prep. This horse got ability. It's just a bit hit and miss, but it's better than its first run, and the run was better than it looked. Third and fourth, I'm going for another trainer. I'm going Bjorn Baker here to get number 10 Egyptian Symbol for third. This was my best bet the other week, ran around second.
How's this horse only won one race? It's hard to believe, isn't it?
It's second, 3 thirds, and second last 5 stars. It was best bet last start, just got beat by one bet in the day. Same race as those other ones I've tipped, but I think you could turn the tables. And the other one is Lady Sniper, who won the Gospel Guineas. It's in great form, massive improvement, and Barrier 5 will get the run of the race again. So I'm going for roughies there. I'm going number 16, Regatta Rebel, to beat 14, Denper, and the 2 Bakers for third. So Peter, there's plenty of pressure to get the cheek in there, because that's the first roughie of the day.
Nice.
We might take a break and come back and then preview the start of the 4 Group 1s.
Nice.